Hi, friends. So today's Wellness Minutes are about why you may want to eat locally. So, a few years ago, there was a big kind of trend about eating locally, and then it's kind of slipped back to the wayside. And there's only, a portion of people that kind of still keep that in the front of their mind when they're grocery shopping or they're taking advantage of services and things. However, when it comes to nutrition, there are a few different reasons why you may want to eat locally. Now, first of all, there's a component of supporting local business, right? Which is wonderful because, there are local farmers and local organic people and grocers and things that are really trying to make a living. And especially coming out of the pandemic, it's really nice to support the people in our own area, right? So that's number one. I mean, it's great to support the local businesses. But when it comes to food, you also want to take into consideration that there are foods coming from, say, for instance, there are mushrooms in almost all the grocery stores. The mushrooms are coming from China. But we're here in Ontario, and in Guelph, Ontario, we grow a ton of mushrooms. So there's really no reason to purchase things like that are preserved in cans that are coming from, outside of our country. We need to support Canada and make sure that we are putting the money back into our economy and our jobs, but also when it comes to fresher products, like things that are, not in a can or not preserved or frozen, well, they're going to have a way better nutritional content on them because they're not going to sit for, days or weeks on end, like, maybe they've sat on a truck for a long time to deliver. Maybe they were harvested when they weren't 100% ripe yet because they're wanting to allow for some time for them to ripen after the fact. Sometimes that includes that they'll be sprayed with like different gases to ensure that they ripen. So it's not really a natural ripening, right? Sometimes they need to be sprayed with pesticides or herbicides or stablers to allow them to remain, good so they don't spoil, right? When they hit your fridge right away because they have a long destination or a long travel time. So there is the economy standpoint, but there is also, very much a nutritional component to that, where the food that you're eating, if it's gathered closer to home, it's going to have a better nutritional content because it's just going to have naturally occurring nutrients and vitamins in it that are intact longer, and then also don't have all that other extra yucky stuff that's put on it to preserve it or maintain it or to encourage it to ripen, right? So I just wanted you to remember that when you're taking time to shop locally. And the last thing I wanted to say was about organic, right? It is almost impossible to buy organic from, it's not impossible, but to get organic products that are going to last in your home by the time you get them if you're not supporting local. And we have a lot of great organic places around here. We're very lucky and blessed in Ontario and in Canada in general to have a lot of organic food. And I hope that you take advantage of that because there are the dirty dozen and the clean 15 that are going to make a big difference nowadays as you're ingesting them into your body for your health. So I hope this opens your eyes to why you should be shopping locally for a number of reasons. And I hope it gives you something to think about. So food for thought. Stay healthy, friends.